Good morning, everyone. It is Friday, the 14th of August. Very warm welcome to you. I was struck again in the readings from morning prayer today at the diversity of people that God used. Many of them, if I'm really honest, I would doubt that I would have ever predicted, if I had ever known them at a younger age, ever predicted that they would be used by God. I think of Abraham and Isaac and Jacob, and Scripture rightly accords them as being mighty men of God. And yet they were so filled with mistakes and faults and failures. I think of Samson coming through in the readings today, and I think would ever I have followed Samson? He seemed really quite a madman, incredibly strong, killing so many Philistines. Is that really what we would look for in a leader? I think of the disciples who followed Christ, and virtually to a man, they were martyred for their faith. What then is what God is looking for? And I suggest to you that for all of these people, with all of their faults, and God was not blind to those faults, these were men and women who were willing to be used by God. And so that for me stands out, and it challenges me, and I share with you, challenge you. Are you willing to be used by God with all of your faults and failure, with all of the past history? Are you willing to be used by God? And some of us might be used by God in some mighty, miraculous way. But for most of us, and the scripture examples, for most of them were just in small ways. But God could use that to his benefit. And yeah, in the process, these folk learnt a lot. They were cleansed of their sins, sometimes quite harshly, but they were cleansed and used by God. Are you willing to be used by God? And so my challenge for this weekend is to all of us, myself included, to offer myself to God. Romans 12 puts it like this: offer yourself as a living sacrifice to serve the Lord. Are you willing to serve the Lord in whatever way he calls you to do? And for most of us, it'll be some small something or the other. Are we willing to do that? Because if we do, God will change this world for the better. Folks, have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.